Alright, what is up guys? Chibi's back for another Genshin Impact vid, and today I'm just gonna share to you guys my review, a long-term review of this game. What were the things or the factors that enticed me to play the game? Um, what are the things that I like the most of it, and what factors about it that keeps me in playing this game, and what are the things that I think that uh, they should be adding, or some improvements that probably they should be uh, including in the game. All right, so okay. By the way, I, you can consider me a veteran player. Okay, I'm a low spender. I don't really spend a lot. I only spend for those characters that I want. Okay, those characters that I feel like playing, and also I pull for the weapons that I think that would be valuable. All right, so and I don't really pull for constellations as well as refinement for the weapons. I just enjoy the game. Pull the characters that I want to play. It's more like that. All right. So let's dive into it. Okay. Uh, the reasons, or yeah, the reasons that made me play this game. Okay. First of all, the number one reason would be I immediately fell in love with the open world aspects of it. Okay, since it was not yet released actually. Unfortunately, I was not able to play for its the beta, but when I saw this and it was about to be released, so I saw the initial videos, the gameplay. I immediately fell in love with it. Okay, the overall design, the open world, the environment, everything. It's such a breath of fresh air for all the games that I have played before. This is kind of new, unique, and it's beautiful. Okay, that's actually the number one thing. So the second one is that I love the fact that the game incorporates the different race or nationality in it. Okay, so we all know that this game has seven major regions. Okay, Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, the upcoming Sumeru, or Sumeru, if how you want you pronounce that. We also have Natlan and Fontaine and Snechnaya. So in these regions, there are also different nationalities. Okay, so obviously, like here in Azuma, it's more of like a Japanese theme. Okay, Aliway, Chinese, and Mondstadt's like more of a European medieval theme. Sumiru, they said that it would going to be like more of like Middle Eastern vibe or theme, something like that. So
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
it's cool to have that, because most of the games that I played before, they all they only have one theme, right? But this game is different. Okay, so you can relate regardless of what your nationality. Okay, another
Wouldn't
thing
gliding be faster?
that delights me about this game is the details of the characters. Okay, there's so much detail about these characters that they really differ from one another. Okay, they're not like the uh, all characters have the same movements and skills. If you look at these characters, they move differently. Okay,
Osmanthus whined.
their actions. Okay, when they the idle movements, such small details. Okay, the example, Zhongli here when he attacks. Okay, he has it's different when you compare to Xiao, which also a pole arm user. Their moves are different. Okay, it's just small things, but it makes a lot. Okay, everything, the character, the clothing, everything. There's such a uniqueness in every character, and that's what I love about it. Okay, and probably lastly, for me, okay, a personal opinion that for me, which makes this game shine from the other games that I played, is the overall game style. Okay, we all know that Genshin Impact has this unique aspect which relies on elements. Okay, elemental reaction when you fight with the monsters. So you have different elements and you want to combine them. So it's like physics, you know. You like you wet the opponent and then you freeze them and then you burn them and then you vaporize them and then you melt them. So you know there's a unique thing about that. Okay, and the way it works and the way they interact with each other. So after quite some time, okay, so as I've said, I've played this since it was released in around September 2020. So since then, I was really having fun. All right, I was having fun and everything's all good. But I can't deny the fact that as of these days, especially if you're a veteran player, so meaning you have probably unlocked almost the entire map. I have here almost finished everything at 100%. There are still some small uh, gaps others, but most of them I already cleared 100%. So you don't have much to do already.
Boats are
Okay,
made for
so,
transferring commodities back and
there's
forth,
part of it that
and
seems
those
to
that
be
come
boring
across
now,
Leo count as
especially again for like us who's been playing this for a while. So after you make the Arcane quest or the world quest, then after that all you just have to do every day is to get some resins, do the daily commission quest, and you're done. You're done for the day. So that I think is somehow there's something lacking in there because this is such a big map. You see, okay, this and guys, this is not done yet. So it's gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's just underwhelming that for this big map that you don't have anything much to do aside from the again the daily commission quest, the resins, or there's nothing more. So I think therein lies the boredom, I guess. Okay, but this is just a personal opinion. All right. So what do I think are the things that Hoyoverse can add to the game to make it more interesting? Okay, I'm just gonna give my personal opinion about here. Okay, so number one, I think they can add more commission quests, and I hope they could give bigger rewards because you see, this world is getting bigger and bigger when they add Sumeru in this part. Okay, this is going to be bigger, and again, the game is not yet done. Still have a lot to explore. So for that amount of commission quest and rewards and the resins actually, it's such a the map would be very overwhelming for that tiny resource. So we have 160 what resin. So this is a little resource that when you farm for artifacts, when you get some ascension materials with the weekly bosses, something like that, wherein it will cost you 40 or 30 or 60 resin. So you're done without even knowing it. So I think they should add more. I can see here that it would be better if the overall reward that you will be getting in the entire commission quest for a day. I wish they would make it 160 primo gem, or that would be equivalent to one wish. I hope they could make it like that. So, it would be more valuable. Because as of now, you only have, what, 60 Primo Gem for doing the entire commission quest. And for me, that's too lame. Alright, come on, Hoyoverse. Give us more. That's too lame. 60. Okay, you double that, you still got 120. You're still short for just a single wish. So how I wish they give us 160 for doing the entire commission quest. Another one is, I really find it very underwhelming how they do the teapot. Okay, how I wish that they take away the limitation of furnitures that you can put to your teapot, because that really sucks. I want to build my teapot in a way that I want to, but there's only a little amount of furniture that you can put in. How's that? Personally, actually, I wanna make like a forest in my teapot. And but I can't do that because it's only a very limited furniture that you can put in, and that's kind of lame, since they have been providing you with a lot of furnitures there, but you can only put a little out of that. How come, Hoyoverse? How come? Please take away the limitation. Okay, might as well give us the freedom to do, or if not, you give bigger allowance. Okay, so we can be more creative in doing that. Another thing that I think would make the game more interesting is, I hope they modify the abyss. Okay, the spiral abyss, right? I hope they can make it like an endless tower, wherein you can fight and fight until you can, until you can't kill the monsters anymore because they're too strong. That would be fun, I think. And there will be rankings. All right, there will be world rankings per server. Each server has rankings. I think that would be better, because competition is a good thing, especially in this kind of game. Competition would make it more interesting and exciting. That's what, in my opinion, that's what I can see. Lastly, I think that they can add to it is a PvP dungeon. All right, now there are a lot of people out there that kind of hesitant of PvP, player versus player. But for me, I think, again, the competition of you playing against other players, this is actually good. It will make the game more interesting. Okay, whether you like it or not, it would be a good idea if they add a certain dungeon where you can go there, and all the players, or there would be a certain region where there would be, this will be the grand, let's say, arena of players where they can fight together, either in teams or one-on-one, something like that. Other would say that, what about the whales? They're just gonna obliterate you, one shot you, like that. I think, of course, if Hoyoverse will come up with that kind of idea, a PvP dungeon, then of course they're going to make they have to make a certain adjustment, certain matchmaking system. Okay, where they will match characters that would match up with, for example, the same constellation, or the same level, or the same weapon refinement, something like that. Of course, they have to do that. So the battle would somehow be fair. All right, but still, I think the idea of player versus player, I think it's a good idea. I think it's an interesting thing for them to add to it. So again, these are just my opinion, guys. So let me know if what you think. Okay, you can put it down in the comment section. So, but overall, okay, I think the best part about this game is this: we still have a long way to go. Look at this. Look at these blank maps. Okay, we still have a long way to go. There's actually a leaked map. I think you already saw that. Okay, this is such a big map. All right, we still have a lot to explore. We still have a lot to. We still have a lot to do, and again, I'm optimistic that this game will still progress. Okay, as we move on to new regions, which I'm actually excited about. Would I recommend this game? Definitely. Okay, as of now, again, I feel that there's some aspects of it that seems to be boring now, especially if you're a new player. Then this would be an advantage for you because you can continuously play the game. But if you're a veteran player, then after you've done the whole Arcan quest, the world quest, then there's nothing much to do. But I still recommend the game. This is a beautiful game. Look at that. Look at the environment, guys. Kudos to you, Hoyoverse, for coming up with this a beautiful masterpiece. And before I forget, okay, one of the best things that I would like to commend the entire Hoyoverse team is that you have done an excellent job on giving this game a wonderful soundtrack. The soundtrack that you're doing with this is with the game is it's heavenly. All right, and I think I haven't seen any game yet that have put so much effort and detail and used as much resource that they can to make the soundtrack wonderful, beautiful. When you see the orchestra playing with all the instruments, it's so majestic how they have done that, and you can see the effort right there, how they really put so much detail on the game. They have thought of it, very well thought game. Again, I recommend this if you're still if you're just new in the game, or if you have not yet played the game Genshin Impact.
Never embark on a journey without.
I highly suggest this game. Genshin Impact has made a huge impact on the gaming industry, and I hope that Hoyoverse can still keep on adding more interesting stuff, aspects on the game. So that's it, guys. That's just my opinion. Let me know your opinion, guys. You put it down in the comment section below. So thank you so much. If you like the vid, find it helpful, kindly leave a like and subscribe as well. So as always, see you on the next vid. Keep safe. Ciao.